Okay, all praises and glory go to Yahweh Bashem Shai Bahashem Rukakadas Brakathum. Double honors to the elders of GMS and salutations to all y'all come out there that's pushing this truth. Okay? And name of this lesson is Esau, you are the real extremist. Okay? Because when you look up the word, let me see. I think it's this one. No. Give me 1 second. Go to that. Yeah, here we go. Extremist. Listen to this. A person who holds extreme fanatical political and religious views, especially one who resorts to or advocates extreme action. All right? So you hear that, all right? So that's the proper meaning of the word extremist, okay? Which that fits you, Esau, so-called white man. You fits that. Let me check this out on this right here. Extremist. That right, I can stop the video right there. A person who goes to extremes, especially in political matters, Esau, a supporter or advocate of extreme doctrines or practices belonging or pertaining to extremists, okay? Let's go to this article. You just a damn devil, all right? Damn Edomites, man. You and your hypocrisy. Well, man, here we go. This devil right here. It says, as the classroom rhyme goes, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492, discovered America. But there is more to the story of the explorer we celebrate with a federal holiday on the second Monday of every October, okay? As historians have continued to learn and write more about the real life of Christopher Columbus, controversy has risen over the validity of honoring the explorer as a hero, because right, he was a damn murderer, okay? It says, like as many extreme explorers, Christopher Columbus encountered indigenous people throughout his voyages, singularly focused on his mission to find riches and conquer new lands, all right? Columbus and his teams treated the indigenous groups they came across as obstacles to their great mission, right? So let's get a scripture on that, okay? This scripture fits you, Esau, so-called white man. You, man, bro. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds, and when the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Because guess what? When you go into the scriptures, the Lord gave you the power. Let's go into the book Revelations real quick. 6th chapter. All right? Listen to this. Revelation 6:3. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. And there went out another horse that was red, and the power was given to him. See, the power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Okay? And that's what you did from all the way from 1492 all the way to now. Okay? There have nothing been nothing but bloodshed, violence in the earth. Okay? Deceit, lies. All right? Diseases. Okay? No truth. It says, thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword, right? And with that sword, what did you do? You conquer what? The Puerto Ricans, you know, and different other islands that your wicked ass went to. It says they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. They oppress them. Flip that word oppress real quick. Defraud, the violence, violate. Yeah, that's what you did. You violated the so-called Native Americans, all right, and the Latinos when you came over here, all right? Mainly to those islands, man, because according to, when you go into history, they say you didn't even make it to America. So that's another thing they lied about, you know? You just laid the foundation for the rest to come over here, okay? It says to oppress, wrong, extort, oppress, to be exploited. That's what you did. Slavery is number what? Is number what? Exploitation. Be crushed, okay? Listen to this, man. To press upon, this the Strong's, that is, press, defraud, violate, overflow, get deceitfully, right? When you go into the treaties that the government made with the Native Americans, you broke those treaties. Deceive, defraud, drink up, because guess what? We had to drink of that cup. Use oppression, do violence, wrong, all right? And that was you devils. It says, okay, start singularly focus on the mission to find riches, right? Because while you was stealing, okay, and conquered new lands, and Columbus and his teams treated the indigenous groups, and they came across as obstacles to their great mission. There are main sources of the controversy involving Columbus' interaction with the indigenous people. He labeled Indians and used the use of violence and slavery forced conversion on the native people to Christianity, see? And when you look up that word Christianity, guess what? Hold on, let's go back to that word Christianity. To the word extremist, right? Let's hit that word real quick. Matter of fact, I had one in here. I didn't have to go that far, okay? The word extremist. A person who holds extreme fanatical political and religious views. So under Christianity, man, all right, when you go into the tribe of Gad, you motherfuckers kill over 90 million Native Americans, all right? Okay, matter of fact, I had a book, I forgot what I even had, but it was called The Lies They Told About Christopher Columbus, man. In that book, they said, you bastards killed over 90 million Native Americans. So who's the fanatic? Who's the extremist? You. And it was all under the banner of what? Christianity. But niggas in the church, niggas talking about some damn Christianity. The hell is wrong with you niggas, man? Christianity is the worst thing going, man. You might as well give yourself AIDS. It says historians have uncovered extensive evidence of the damage reckoned by Christopher Columbus and his teams, leading to an outcry over the emphasis placed upon studying and celebrating him in schools and public celebrations. And an era which the international slave trade was starting to grow. Columbus and his men enslaved many native inhabitants of the West Indies and subjected them to extreme violence and brutality. On Famous, the first voyage in 1492, Columbus landed on an unknown Caribbean island after an horrendous 3-month journey. His first day in the New World, he ordered 6 of the natives to be seized, writing in his journey that he believed that they would be good servants, see? And when you watch that, what's that show? The Bourgeois, right? How can I forget the Bourgeois, all right? Caesar Bourgeois, all right? It shows you on how he brought natives over back to Europe. It says, throughout the years in the New World, Columbus enacted policies of forced labor in which the natives were put to work for the sake of profits. Later, Columbus sent thousands of peaceful Taino Indians from the island of Hispaniola to be sold. Many died en route. See? Those left behind were forced to search for golden mines and work on plantations within 60 years. After Columbus landed, only a few hundred of what have been left, all right, which was what? The Puerto Ricans, all right? You came to the, that's why, and that's when Ephraim, all right, the Puerto Ricans, which is Ephraim, that's when they really fulfilled their name, because why? They had to repopulate all over, because the word Ephraim means fruitful, So once you left and you did all that damage, they basically had to make repopulate. You know, it says you left a few hundred. Man, it was 250,000. 250,000. You left a couple hundred. But we're the extremists, and this was all under the banner of what? Christianity. Taínos was left on their island as the governor of Vince Roe of the Indies. Columbus imposed an armed discipline on what is now the Caribbean country of the Dominican Republic. According to the documents discovered by the Spanish historians in 2005, in response to the native unrest that revolted, Columbus ordered a brutal crackdown in which many natives were killed. In an attempt to deter further rebellion, Columbus ordered their dismembered bodies to be paraded through the street. See? Man. In addition to the controversy over the enslavement, the violent rule, the age of exploitation that Columbus helped lead and had the additional conquest of bringing new diseases to the New World, which would over time devastate the native population of many New World islands and communities. In the broader sense, historians have used what did they use? They use what? Biological chemical warfare. You know? It says the historians have used the phrase Columbian exchange to describe the exchange of plants and animals and goods between the East and the West that his voyage sparked. Though the effects were widespread and cannot all be dismissed as negative, critics of Columbus have asserted the worst aspect of this exchange added into the biological warfare. See? Let me see. But y'all know I'm finished reading. I'm about done. It says, eventually his methods and actions caught up with Columbus. A number of settlers lobbied against him at the Spanish court, accusing Columbus of mismanagement in the 1500s. And the king and queen sent in a royal administrator who detained Columbus and his brothers and had shipped them home. Although Columbus regained his freedom and made forth a final voyage to the New World, he had lost his governorship and much of his prestige. This historic record has cast Columbus into a shadow of enormous conquest, and that's why they celebrate Columbus Day, man, because basically he opened the door for the rest of the devils. Protests at Columbus Day's parades and efforts to eliminate him from the classroom and I think that's supposed to be curriculum, or where it say curricula, and change and calls for changing of the federal holiday have all followed. Whatever your views of Columbus controversy, this holiday continues to be an important way for all Americans to learn more about the age, exploitation, and the numerous transformation it provoked. Okay, so through this devil, they was able to come. All right, because he opened up the door. Okay, and what? And they came and stole the land, stole people. You know. Let me get John 10:10 real quick. All right. So who's the real extremist? The thief, John 10:10, the thief cometh not but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And that's what he did. I am come that I might, that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. Okay? But hey, what did you steal? Let's go. Hold on, remove. Okay. Let's go into the law on you, man. I probably went past it. I'll just put it in. Put in a landmark. All right. This is the law. All right. It's a lot of scriptures, man. Matter of fact, man. Let's get this in Job. Why, seeing times are not hidden from the Almighty, do they know him and not see his days? Some remove the landmarks and they vitally take away the flocks and feed thereof. They drive away the ass and the fatherless and take away the widow's ox for pledge. All right. Stop right there. Let's go back. This is Deuteronomy 19:14. Thou shalt not remove thy labor's landmarks, which they of old time have set in thy inheritance, which thou shalt inherit in the land, and that the Lord thy power giveth thee to possess it. Proverbs 22:28. Remove not the ancient landmark which the fathers have set. Okay. Proverbs 23:10. Remove not the old landmark and enter not into the fields of the fatherless. That's you, Esau. All right. That is you all day, man. So you are the real extremist. Funny, you make a definition and that only fits you. Exodus 21:16. He that stealeth a man that selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he should surely be put to death. All right. So that's what he's stealing. Landmarks, and in the midst of him stealing those lands, he's what? Putting people to death, man. And the scripture says what? The book of Exodus, the 20th year says what? Thou shalt not kill. Or what? Thou shalt not murder. All right? You of your father the devil, the lust of your father you would do. He was a murderer from the beginning. Nobody have killed the amount of people than Esau. You know? He probably have killed billions of people, man. Look at the slave trade when we came over here. Look how many Native Americans. All right, the Puerto Ricans. Millions upon millions. Just within the tribe of Judah and Ephraim, hell, he's killed just through that time period of captivity. Us coming over here in slave ships, and when the Native Americans, in Judah, you killed over 90 million Native Americans and you killed over 90 million Negroes. All right? That's 180 million. And in the book, in the article that I just read said it was over 250,000 Puerto Ricans, so-called Ephraimites. All right, so you left what? 300. It was 250,000. You left 2 to 300. But everybody is an extremist except for you. Come on, man. Anyways, man, with that, man, all praise and glory go to Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash Rakathum. Double honors to the elders of GMS and salutations to all you Akim out there that's pushing this truth. Shalom.